Hi guys, it's your girl Qochemist, and hello Miss kokofemme. I am doing this as a video response to your recent lock chronicle video about wanting to take down your locks. I can definitely sympathize. As you know, you watch my bentonite clay videos. I can definitely sympathize with the having that or discovering that you have the lint or the slash buildup in your locks as they have gotten to a mature state. And I did those bentonite clay videos. Initially, I just did it just to see how bentonite clay would cleanse my hair, or what would it pull up to the surface. And then after I did it, it just seemed like my eyes were open to the fact that I had lint, and I still say buildup to some extent in my locks. I think what I did earlier on in trying to get my baby locks to form is I experimented with honey and different types of gels. And I do think some of those products did attribute to buildup in my baby locks, which is why I found most of my lint toward the ends, which is the oldest part of my lock. So after I did several of the bentonite clay masks, I just seemed like to me it just kept pulling things to the surface, but not necessarily getting them completely out. For me, the lint once what I was seeing is the lint was embedded in my locks. It was ingrained in my locks. It was almost like woven in, like something woven into fabric. In order to get it out, the only way I saw fit to do was to pluck it out, to pick it out. I didn't think it was going to ever come out. Now, perhaps I should have done more of the bentonite clay mask, or perhaps I should have done the baking soda apple cider vinegar in conjunction with the bentonite clay. But at some point for me, I was just like, you know what? I just need to get this out. It was bothering me too much. I was very self-conscious. Nobody else really said anything to me, but I can recall seeing people's locks like that before I started locking and thinking, what is that in their hair? And it just looks gross. And I now, in retrospect, know that even if you see that, it doesn't mean they don't wash their hair. It doesn't mean it's not clean, but that's just lint or, a little buildup. But for me, it was just, I couldn't take it in my own hair. So I ended up picking it out, is honestly what I did. I couldn't be patient to figure out another way to do it, so I picked it out. And what I ended up doing is the back row of my locks was the first row that I really noticed that had it, and I think everybody's locks are like that. It wasn't really at the roots, it was just at the end. So as you can, I don't know if you can tell, but these locks are considerably shorter than they would have been, and the ends are soft. Like this one, you can see the ends are soft because I ended up pretty much picking out all the lint and then just either two-strand twisting or kind of rolling it up like a coil on itself, and I have soft ends again. Now after that, I started just noticing throughout my locks, particularly like I said along the edges here, I found locks that had the white patches, is whatever, ashy spots is what I like to think of them as. And as I've seen those, I have picked them out. Okay, that's what I did. And I do have soft ends. Now, how does this impact your lock? Of course, it's almost like having a baby lock again at the end of a mature lock. But it has not impacted my ability to style my locks. I haven't had any like breakage where they've fallen off. Yes, I did lose some of the shed hair out of the lock, but they pretty much, like, let's see, within this group, I'm sure there's a couple that I have picked out, but as I hold them up, even though this is not the best lighting, you really can't tell which one is which. My locks are fairly sealed, but they're still kind of fuzzy even at this late stage. So it's not done anything to the aesthetic of my locks. I probably picked out in some cases as much as 2.5 inches of hair. And in that, I probably lost some length, but like I said, like this is one here, I gained just, that, I guess, feeling of not having that crap in my hair, period. So I made this video, like I said, because I heard you mention the bentonite clay. I heard you, refer to my videos. And I just wanted to kind of give you my kind of end result, and what I really ultimately ended up doing was just picking out the lint. I will be watching to see, if you do the bentonite clay, what it does for you. if it just continues to pull things out, or if it, unearths just more, lint or whatever. And what kind of, remedies you may come up with. But that's kind of my story. That's what I ended up doing. Some people may say, oh, you could have probably just kept, washing it out, trying to get it to come out. But I just felt like some of it was so woven in, it wasn't going to come out. And I've heard some people say, locking that, having a little lint in your lock is part of the, process, part of the journey you have to accept. I just could not accept it. And that's what I ended up doing. And I don't regret it. Like I said, I've styled, I've done braid outs, twist outs. I still, if you've seen my hair recently, rod sets, past, I would say in the past 5 months, this is what I've been doing as I've seen things, and I will continue to do it as I see things in my hair. And I don't think anyone's noticed, any drastic difference. I haven't noticed any drastic difference. I mean, some of them, like I said, are kind of budding or whatever, but it doesn't bother me. So that's my little spiel. I am on my way out the door. I know I'm all over the place. Please feel free to comment. Please feel free to inbox me or ask questions. I will try to answer what I can. I hope this has been helpful for you, Koko, and I hope that anybody else that's been watching this, it's been helpful as well. All right, guys. Bye.